What's the most bizarre tech support request you've received from family? For context, my grandma is the sweetest human alive, but absolutely technology illiterate to the point where she still calls Netflix the movie channel and thinks Facebook is basically Skynet. So I'm sitting there eating leftover pie for breakfast when grandma comes in, super serious, like funeral face serious. She sits down across from me, folds her hands like she's about to tell me someone died, and goes, "Kate, I need you to delete the internet from my computer." I'm like half asleep still and think I misheard her. "You mean clear your browser history?" And she shakes her head so dramatically. "No, honey, the entire internet. I need it completely gone." Y'all, I almost choked on my pie. I asked her why, and the story she tells me is absolutely wild. Apparently, her neighbor Fernando, who's like 70 himself but thinks he's some tech guru because he once owned a Radio Shack in 1992, told her that the hackers were using her computer at night when she was sleeping. According to this conspiracy, hackers were remotely turning on her computer after she went to bed, using her internet, and then turning everything off before she woke up. Her proof? Her electric bill was $12 higher than last month. I try explaining that's probably because it's November and she's running the heat more, but she is convinced. She tells me she's been staying up till 2 a.m. for a week, trying to catch them in the act, but keeps falling asleep in her chair. This poor woman has literally been losing sleep over this. I realize there's no talking her out of it, so I'm like, fine, let me see the computer. She leads me to this ancient Dell desktop that's probably older than some Reddit users. This thing is wheezing just to turn on, collecting dust in her little office nook. The desktop is absolute chaos. She has like 35 browser windows open, each with 10 plus tabs, random Word documents everywhere, and about 200 icons. How this computer even functions is beyond me. I ask her to show me exactly what she wants deleted, and she points at the Chrome icon and goes, "That one. That's how they get in." At this point, I realize what she actually wants is for me to uninstall Chrome. I could have explained how the internet works, or that uninstalling a browser doesn't delete the internet, or that hackers don't care about her computer that still runs Windows Vista, LOL, but then I had a moment of clarity. I made a big show of it, opened up Control Panel, found Chrome in the programs list, and uninstalled it while narrating dramatically. "Okay, Grandma, I'm removing the internet access point now. This might take a while because the hackers installed a lot of pathways. There we go, internet, deleted." She watched the whole process with this intense focus like I was performing surgery. When the uninstall finished, she literally clapped and looked so relieved. "Is it really all gone? They can't get in anymore?" "Yep, completely gone. Your computer is now invisible to hackers." Y'all, she hugged me so tight and kept thanking me. Then she goes, "I can finally sleep again. Those criminals won't be stealing my electricity anymore." I thought that was the end of it, but nope. She insisted on calling Fernando right then to tell him the good news. Puts him on speaker and goes, "Fernando, my granddaughter deleted the entire internet from my computer. The hackers can't get in anymore." There's this long pause, and I'm trying so hard not to lose it. And then Fernando goes, "That's impossible. You can't delete the internet," in this super condescending tone. My grandma looks at me all confused, and I just shrug and mouth, "He doesn't know the advanced technique." She nods knowingly and tells Fernando, "Well, my granddaughter works with computers and she knows things you don't. The internet is gone and the hackers can't steal my electricity anymore." Fernando tried arguing, but grandma was so proud she just kept talking over him about how her granddaughter is basically a hacker herself, but one of the good ones. The best part? Her electric bill went down the next month and she called me to tell me deleting the internet was the best thing that ever happened to her computer.